The sorceress has been judged! Greed and evil shall perish so long as His Majesty and the Sacred Judicator protect Philos for all eternity! The sorceress has been judged! Greed and evil shall perish so long as His Majesty and the Sacred Judicator protect Philos for all eternity!
I like your eyes. They are beautiful. In them, I can see your hatred, defiance, and greed for life. Make a deal with me, if you want to live, that is. Pull out the sword. You don't have time for questions. To be a dead person walking counts as being alive. I vividly recall you saying, no matter the cost. Is that it? Instead of claiming your lackluster soul? You need to return what doesn't belong to you. It's not that unbearable, is it? having your soul torn apart and all. Your power. What is its source? Look at me. It's getting stronger. The scent of desire. Tell me your desire, and offer your soul to me. Then I shall promise to give you a painless death. Unless you wish to become a minion of a dragon's nest. You fool. Your life is hanging by a thread, mortal. And yet you still dare to play tricks. Lead the way. Growing up in a cage like this, no wonder your soul is so dull. It's time. What is that? It's been 1,677 years since I was sealed away. You can't? The Fiend is the very essence of malice and greed, skilled at twisting human desires. He drives mortals to turn against each other, leading them to their own demise. Given time, the world will be swallowed by chaos and descend into ruination. The Fiend's arrival marks the onset of Doomsday. During the Battle of Taurus, the sacred judicator with a will of iron stood firm against the corruption of evil. In a war so fierce, he emerged as the sole honorable survivor. He sealed away the Fiend, the very harbinger of Doomsday, deep within the planet's chasm. With the curse of Doomsday lifted, hope was restored to Philos. What a lofty title. Are you referring to that glory built upon ignorant faith? Do you expect me to envy such foolishness? How boring. How impudent. Even after all these years, mortals are still foolish to the last. Come. You're only somewhat clever, but it's still a pitiful display. If you're planning to kill with a borrowed knife, you'd better make sure the blade is sharp enough. Even on the brink of death, you still dare to covet my eye. You greedy fool. What a shame. You said you could help me achieve more. Give me an example. Ask again, and I'll devour you whole. For something as tedious as revenge, this will suffice. No need for a spectacle. Have you ever met a fiend with a home? Assuming that was still the case, why would I even bring you back here? Stay put. Choose. You are not interested? Why not? You're also mine now. It's called the Fiend Bane. Legends say you could plunge it into a dragon's heart and twist it 3 times to completely shatter the dragon's soul. The Golden Crow's Feather of Eternity, designed specifically for gouging out a dragon's eyes. You humans seem to think the longer the name, the more formidable the weapon. But this little thing isn't even good for trimming my nails. Your kind brought them here willingly. Indeed. It's a shame those who brought them to me are all dead, and I'm still alive. He was just lucky to get his hands on it, and fortunate enough to drive it into my chest. But only its true master can wield its power. If you want something, just reach out and take it. Just like this. Let your greed and desire burn a little brighter. This is how you'll become worthy enough to be my meal. Even so, You still cling to that gem despite being so close to death's sweet embrace. You truly are a source of entertainment. Who says death can't be entertaining in itself? I'll be waiting with bated breath. Your footsteps are noisy, and you breathe heavily. Consider yourself lucky. At the moment, I'm bored to tears. Child's play. I admit you're clever at times, yet your skills leave much to be desired. If you still have tricks, now is the time to use them, mortal. I could use a stretch. Before you tried to kill me, did you consider that it'd end like this? I see. Your overconfidence truly led you to believe I'd be merciful. Feel your heartbeat right now. Don't forget, if I apply more pressure at this very spot, your heart will never beat again. Are you going to stay this weak forever? This will be the mark for the first time. Until this mark disappears, you will have 2 more chances to take my life. Prove to me that you can be stronger. sigh if you can't make the jump. If you can go down without dying, then you may come and go as you please. I'm also curious to see where a sorceress who consorts with a fiend thinks she can go. Thank you. It's one of my few strengths. Don't bother. Even if you leap down these 21 bones, no one in your hometown will be waiting for you. Eyes. Crows pecked out the eyes of the person you're looking for. You had me destroy a sanctuary, but the Legion of Justicia took it further. They wiped out an entire city under the pretense that doomsday is nigh. The Ivory City is a burning purgatory now. A rare sight indeed. Shall I take you there? Humans don't need fiends. Their own fear is enough to bring about the world's end. What's that sound? Sing it again. I've never heard you sing. I heard you're the princess of Ivory City. That's how humans are. They fear those who are different. Why can't you leave that place behind? Ah, you consider that place your home. Face it. No matter how much you hate it, or want to leave, a home is still a part of your soul. The more you try to excise it, the more you'll be reminded of who you are. Enlighten me. What do you and dragons have in common? Do you know what you look like right now? You're a young dragon who just grew her horns. Growing dragon horns symbolizes a rebirth. It's a good thing. It was nothing special. It just hurt a bit. Even if your desire is to resurrect the people of the Ivory City, it's still within my capabilities. People are far more interesting alive than dead. If you truly want revenge, the best way is to keep them alive. Or would you say this world is the closest thing to hell itself? You can only feel pain when you're alive. You faced death before. You should know the answer. Sing that song again. It's a simple matter. Consider it done. Does it matter? It's an ancient Philosian word. Since you can't read it, you probably won't understand it. Call me whatever you want, but don't expect me to respond. I'll be resting. You reacted quickly. Should I remind you that you're currently fiddling with a wanderer's thigh? What? Are you terrified? I don't remember my voice sounding this annoying. No need. No one would believe a fiend would wander around a market. Besides, everyone sees a fiend differently. Some see ugliness, others see horror, cruelty. What they see isn't me. They only see their own hearts. At the very least, I'm a lot more handsome than I was depicted in that fiend-slaying god mural. You won't be able to find wind chimes made of finger bones anywhere else. Do you want it? In that case, you can carry this stuff back by yourself later. It's not bad. Pitch black and shaped like a crippled dragon. You see a cheap, thin coating as beautiful. Are the cracks special? Did you come here just for these? The painted oil lamp made out of pure gold and that ruby necklace. You wouldn't use them if I gave them to you. Why are you interested in cheap things? There's another way. The fiend shall always shield you. How warm and comforting.
One piece of information, or 30 gold coins for the bracelet. You've given too much. Rules are rules. I'll keep the gold and give you 2 pieces of information. First, the fiend has returned. The Legion of Justicia will march to Taurus City soon. You 2 need to be careful. As for the second one, before long, the fiend will meet his destined arch-nemesis once again, right over there.
Do you wish to return for the sake of nostalgia? An abandoned, dilapidated chapel won't offer anything worth the trek. Don't forget why I'm here with you. Since you want all of them, don't leave a single one behind. Take everything. We're leaving. Didn't you say you wanted the minerals and starships here? What about you? What's in it for you to attempt an assassination with such a weak hand? Likewise, you haven't fled because you're waiting for an opportunity to take my eye. Is that right? Does your song truly need an organ? We already bought a bone flute. No. Dragons don't need those things to survive. Are you trying to say you've uncovered my secret? All right. Let's assume there is a young dragon before you. What will you do? Eat it? Then do humans still hug each other, even when they want to kill each other? Like us? Most human souls are disgusting. They're even less appealing than a wanderer's proto-core. Indeed, it's as lifeless as a slice of turkey meat. Is there something else you want? A fiend's love. What are you going to do with something that doesn't exist? Speak. What does it mean to truly love a person? Have you ever loved anyone before? But maybe you should know the fate that befalls a dragon's lover. It's chaotic, but it's still better than the hypocritical sanctuary. Don't you humans like stories? Watch it. The people here are like seeds. They only grow if they're fortunate. Even if they sprout, they might not survive the next day. They can only live in the moment. What are you trying to say? Turn around. Are you trying to move me with your human love? Too late. I'll remember this. Then sleep. It wasn't an interesting play in either case. It's about a dragon. In the beginning, the dragon lived in a valley with other dragons. Amongst his kin, he was the only one with a human appearance. He mistakenly believed he was a normal person, but as he grew older, horns sprouted from his head and a tail from his back. He had never seen anything like this on someone before. He was scared, so he picked up a blade because he wanted to remove them, but the horns and scales would grow back, dripping with blood. It didn't matter how many times he cut them. After a long time, he finally came to terms with being a monster with horns. But then, the love of his life appeared. She showed him human love and companionship, making him think he could live like a human, too. And slowly, without realizing it, he began to forget he was a dragon. Yet a monster can never truly become a human. He cannot escape his fate as a dragon, nor can he love anyone for long. Dragons have an inherent tendency to toy with human desire. But in the end, they inevitably become enslaved by it and turn into true monsters. At the end of the story, he killed his beloved. This is the dragon's curse. I wouldn't say I like them for now.
Please. Please don't kill me. Spare my life. I'll do anything for you.
Yes, money! I have plenty of treasures. I collected them from different places. You can find them in the inner sanctum. The key is right here!
After writing so many places in a row, I thought you'd display some self-awareness. What a pleasant surprise. Why did you stop? Are you aware of your soul's scent? It's akin to a strong liquor topped off with salt, forever boiling and never satisfied. You ask too many questions. I've never asked you that. What? Crossing the line again and again and again. Other than your desire, your audacity is boundless. Did you forget what I truly am? I won't. Have you spun so many lies that you've begun to believe them yourself? Shall I remind you? You are nothing. You are but a soul that was fed by a fiend. So long as I desire it, I can feast at any time.
The dragon. The fiend has been slain! Capture it! Capture it now! The fiend is wounded! He can't have gone far. Keep looking!
Before long, the fiend will meet his destined arch-nemesis once again, right over there.
don't know where to aim? I can tell you. What about you? Before the mark disappears, you still have a chance to kill me. You've got it right at my heart. So I hesitate. Do you remember? Only the fiend's destined arch-nemesis can kill him. Who exactly do you think that is? If you want to push me away, now's the time. However, if you don't want to, and what about you? Why didn't you just kill me earlier? The fiend will meet his destined arch-nemesis again at this place. I'll admit he was correct. I told you before that I'd give you 2 more chances to kill me. Now, you only have 1. Save me. Are you aware of the cost? Once we hold hands now, our lives will be bound together, along with our deaths. We must offer half our soul to the other. They'll be merged to forge an unbreakable bond, to share your life with a fiend. It might be a punishment worse than having your soul devoured. Will you truly not regret it? In that case, stay by my side until the end of time. Why are you so worried? I just want to rest. I won't die. That song you played. It'd be nice if I could hear it again. What? Didn't you say it should be hung higher? Hmm? So you stayed up late these past few nights to make this? Do you like flowers? The forest barely has any flowers. Hold on tight. Since you gave me a gift, I should respond in kind. Watch your step, oh great sorceress. We've arrived. What did you think Taurus City was like? Well, you should have developed a new impression by now. Just because you haven't seen the other sides of it doesn't mean they don't exist. Have your film? Seen enough? Wouldn't you say this angle is better? You're quite daring. That's the first time someone said those words to me. Only you and this flower can touch me here. out, our city can have flowers bloom everywhere, as far as the eye can see. But only for one person. You're awake? Or were you struggling to fall asleep? I've been feeling restless. I suspect it's because half of someone's soul is being noisy in my body again. Don't move. Someone was dreaming and continued to say my name. Did you actually dream of me? Before I was sealed away, I did dream of you. I just didn't expect I'd be willing to dry that person's hair one day. What about you? What did I do in your dream? All right. Our souls are bound. We will never betray each other. Even if doomsday arrives outside this sanctuary. Even if the world crumbles. This promise will never be broken.
First crime. Worshipping evil and desire, showing no repentance, letting your heart fall to corruption. Second crime. Consorting with the fiend and bearing its mark, tainting your very body with corruption. Third crime. Plundering wealth and embracing insatiable greed, actions steeped in corruption. You are guilty on all 15 counts, sorceress. You shall be executed as a result, and it will be done immediately.
Dragon!
The dragon is here. The true doomsday judgment has begun. Get her. Get the bait.
Yet a monster can never truly become a human. He cannot escape his fate as a dragon, nor can he love anyone for long. At the end of the story, he killed his beloved. This is the dragon's curse. You must press on. Because if you don't, there's no going back.
I took a big risk to snatch prey from the nest. The reward needs to be better than that. You sure this is right? I've dripped down a signal.
The inhibitor should have taken effect by now. I'll wait a little longer.
Just my luck. Car broke down all the way out here. Not a soul to be seen. Just an abandoned yard. Hurry up and send someone over. You're awake. Guess you're a tough gal, but I'm warning you. Don't try any tricks on me, you hear?
So you're just a middleman. You working for people from the N109 zone?
Shut up. Let me inspect the goods before I hand you over. Where did you hide the ether core?
Kidnapping Anna Kindness's prey without letting us know. That's not exactly polite.
Who's there?
Anna Kindness.
She's ours, by the way. We called dibs a long time ago.
That was fast.
I'm really curious. She's brave enough to drink from a black glass.
What will she do when backed into a corner?
You're pretty bold for releasing information about the ether core in the nest like that.
Explains why Boss is interested.
I see. Sylus sent you. But the ether core is mine.
Take out the vermin that are still running amok.
Yes, sir.
So, he's the head of Anakinus.
If this information is leaked, you might become Anakinus' next target.
You're also here for the core, right?
Even if you wanted to sell your soul, you still have to find someone who can pay the price.
This voice, I've heard it somewhere before.
Look at me.
You
Possess him. Devour him. Do that and you'll gain the power you always dreamed of.
This power, it's yours for the taking. Just kill him. I can't look into his eye.
Is this how you greet a new friend? I guess you don't remember anything. Allow me to jog your memory. From your past to your future, to even all the crimes you'll inevitably commit. After all, you and I, we're the same, true kindred spirits. "3 days, but we're still unable to achieve even a simple resonance. How disappointing.
What do you want?
You went through all that trouble to enter the N109 zone. I must fulfill my duty as your host.
Stop!
Devour him. He is yours. He's right there before your very eyes.
Voices again.
It's a shame your evil has deteriorated into its current state.
Crocodile tears. My family's deaths. You're behind them, right?
Family? The people closest to you might be the ones who want to kill you the most.
Shut up! Right now? I just want to kill
think
you
your
myself!
evil will help you in a fight against me. Your courage is admirable. You're lucky I don't like picking on the weak, kitten.
What are you doing?
Didn't you want to take my life, or do your words just ring hollow?
Kill him. Kill him. Kill.
You think I won't do it?
Now, that's much better. Though you do owe me a curtain call grander than death itself. Why are you trembling? Has your resolve already begun to falter? You weren't just bluffing, were you?
Of course not. It's just...
Want some help? Yes, no, maybe so.
No.
She won't be sleeping forever, right? She's been unconscious for 1 day. We need to wake her up.
Easy. Just open up the back of her head, drill a hole in her neck, and...
You're seeing things. I'm the only one here. There is no two. My soul can leave my body.
Are you stunned? Shocked? Boring.
Hi. Before you left Boss's parlor, well, we already met. 4 days ago, to be exact.
We didn't just save you from that ungrateful traitor. We also brought you back to Onikainus' base.
Are you crazy?
You wanted to take my life, and so you've taken it. Now what? Have you already figured out how you'll pay me back?
No, you can't die yet.
Why? Are you worried about me? Save that for the day you actually succeed in killing me.
We know what you're thinking. But after being hunted down in the nest, do you know how many people are out there looking for you?
And even if you escape, you'll only get lost in the chaos of this no man's land.
Wanderers will eat you up. They also won't leave behind any crumbs, so...
Stay here with our boss. Throw away all morality and compassion, and this place will be a paradise.
Take a guess. Hey! What are you doing?
Why are you staring at me? Did I say you weren't allowed to leave? Okay, just go straight down the hall and you'll see the exit.
Really? That's very nice of you to just give away a hunter's secret weapon. You... How far do you think she'll get? 30 meters?
I bet not even 10 steps.
I'll say 5 then.
trying to implant protocols to human hearts, and also implant human consciousness into wanderers. Their little project has a name, the Fountain of the Tech.
You should know I'm not interested in other people's business. And Mephisto said you lied. You're not even telling me everything. It's a shame. You threw away your last chance.
No! Please, forgive me! You can still use me as a tool.
Our deal is over. No. If you'll excuse me, I have to entertain a more important guest. Aren't you going to come in? This will be useful for defending yourself in the N109 zone. I'm giving you a way out. Since you can't escape, why don't we make a deal? As long as you have desires, there will always be deals to make. So many days have come and gone. You should know your own desires by now. Only I can give you what you want, and you will agree to my terms. Release me. You can't do that just yet. Maybe I've been too nice to you. After all that arrogance, it seems like you can't even control your own evil. Just as I thought. You're too weak. Eat as much as you want. I'll give you 10 minutes. After you're done, come find me outside the base's entrance. You better hope our deal is successful. Otherwise, consider this your last meal.
I must have been really drunk to make a deal with this monster. Are we going to experience the sights and sounds of the N109 zone?
Do you have 9 lives? Curiosity killed the cat.
Then I shouldn't go.
You like to bargain, don't you? But you're not yet qualified.
Are there no speed limits in the N109 zone? I still don't know where the auction will take place.
If you want to stay out of trouble, behave yourself inside.
And if I refuse? It hurts!
You'll hurt even more.
Who is it? If you want to order something, bring your own protocore. I won't accept anything that isn't high grade.
Mr. Sylus, you don't usually do surprise visits.
I got you a guinea pig. It's time for your Evol linkage alteration project to have a living test subject.
Wait. You wanna alter me? You bastard.
In that case, let me take a look first.
Sir, you're not actually going to alter me, right? I'm just a normal evolver.
Trying to bargain with me is pointless. No one can change Sylus's mind.
You have the resonance evil?
Did they do anything while I was gone?
Nothing too dramatic, just 2 explosions. One in the northern suburbs and one in the Bloomshore district.
Bloomshore District. This is related to Grandma.
They just made a bunch of shoddy products. I overestimated them.
And after doing those shameless things and making a mess, then they want you to be their scapegoat.
What are you talking about? Someone else made those 2 explosions happen?
Oh dear, you look disappointed. Instead of searching for the truth, you'd rather swallow a lie that makes you feel better.
I'm afraid she's not a suitable recipient. Her Evol linkage is completely normal. Only the strength's been suppressed.
Did someone put in a suppressor?
I don't think it's physical.
It's not my fault. I can resonate just fine with others.
And that thing I asked you to alter, how's that?
It was difficult, but the maximum energy burst value has been increased tenfold.
That's the little thing?
Are you really going to use it?
She's suppressed, right? She just needs a little stimulation then. Linkage now. Make it as strong as possible.
This isn't what we agreed to.
Relax. You can handle it.
Mr. Sylus, I think there's another reason why she can't resonate. You see, her evol is special. It utilizes the waves generated by the human brain's magnetic field. Maybe her brain's magnetic field produces repulsive waves against you. That's why she can't resonate with you.
Get to the point.
To make a long story short, on a subconscious level, she's either rejecting you, scared of you, or, disgusted by you. Even if she undergoes alteration, you won't be able to resonate with her so long as she's still hostile toward you. And Mr. Sylus, if the alteration fails, she will be completely ruined. We need to address the cause first.
Which means there's something wrong with her.
You let go of me!
By the way, I have an evol stabilizer in the storage cabinet. I'll make her use it. Right now, you need to stay calm, miss. The N109 zone is a chaotic place, and you have a part of an ether core. Accompanying him is the safest option. I recognize that protocurve. Monitoring ether cores used to be my job. The N109 zone is a mess right now. An outsider like you who's unfamiliar with the details can easily lose her life. Sticking with Sylus might not be a bad idea. Better to be with him compared to some other people. You're just not used to the darkness yet. There are predators lurking in these depths that you haven't seen. You say Sylus is heartless, but sometimes those with hearts are even crueler than those without. Alright. There's nothing wrong with your evil. The energy of the ether core inside you is also stable. Have you figured out what you'll do next? Well, if all goes well for you and whatever happens, then I can say I've repaid Miss Josephine's kindness.
Would you like to buy a flower, miss? Would you like a gun, bullets, or a protocore then? I have them all. That's easy. Follow me. An outsider, I mean, a lady is here to buy something.
What do you want? $50,000. 50,000 per word. Since you're new and pretty, I'll give you a 5% discount. What do you think?
You also going to Solon Hotel tomorrow? Do you have an auction invitation?
Doesn't matter if I get one or not. For something as big as this, you gotta try and get a piece of the pie, right? I heard there's going to be a treasure. If you manage to get it, you could easily sell it for hundreds of thousands.
Do you want to go? Then ask Sylus. I heard if you give him what he wants.
Only if I can find Sylus and own the kindness.
Haven't you heard? While he was away, big changes happened in their ranks.
Did you hear them? Now you understand why these two pieces of intel are expensive. And since it's about one of the N109 zone's big shots, of course it's going to cost you. Missy, don't pry into things you shouldn't know. I still got business to take care of.
Sylus hasn't been around for a really long time. You think he really went missing?
Maybe he's dead. Did you see how arrogant Sherman's punks have been lately? If Sylus was with Anakinus, they wouldn't even dare to be bold.
Miss, I have a flower. It's for you. Yeah, he's a monster with huge wings that never dies. And he has horns. If I don't listen to Auntie, Sylus will find me and feed me to his man-eating birdie.
We got a party tonight. Don't be nervous. Anakinus' important guest got lost. I'd like to ask everyone to cooperate with our search. Shut the door and search the room. Everyone's about to be entertained.
Today's a good day for business.
I suggest you bring out our guest. Mr. Sherman's not going to sit around and leave her unattended.
I'm sorry she's not here. I'd remember a pretty face if she actually showed up.
Gonna keep your mouth shut. Fine. Pry open their mouths one at a time. Someone will spill the beans sooner or later.
Missy, they're looking for you, right? Anyone who's Anakinus' target is valuable. I can get a better price if I find the right person. Stay where you are. I don't want to hand you over like this.
What is that?
So when someone saves you, do you always point your gun at them to express your gratitude? Focus on yourself first. Do you expect people from the N109 zone to be nice and polite? Do you really believe retreat is a word in my dictionary? Since when was I required to investigate the files the Hunter Association had on you? Consider this training practice. Get ready. You won't get any help. Let's make a deal. If you'd like to attend the auction tomorrow, stand your ground for 5 minutes. And should you have the audacity to die on me, you actually will meet your end. You're breathing too loudly. I didn't turn off the lights to force you into combat. We're stalling for time. Aim at Mephisto. The Crow. He's trying to help you.
world.
It's still here. The Flux Nexus. You're done for now. Spare me, sir.
Let's go.
Thank you for your patronage. Please be careful out there. You really are a special person, Missy.
What happened? You learned how to speak bird in just a few hours. His name is Mephisto. He gets very upset if you call him a pet. Did something strange happen before they attacked? True. Were you hoping I'd be flustered with how you exposed me? We're in the N109 zone, sweetie. Whether you're with me or by yourself, you can't escape my influence. Please, don't be delusional. Hurry up. Bring me more wine. Compared to you, a bar is more obedient. Why are you interested in a dead person?
Just 2 explosions. One in the northern suburbs and one in the Bloomshore district. And after doing those shameless things and making a mess, then they want you to be their scapegoat.
You can scold me directly, if you want. Sure. Think of it like that. It helps me see what people want the most. It exposes the desires that they refuse to admit. Have you gone mad? I can hear you talking. Then don't. It's almost as if your face is saying you're doing me a huge favor. That's not enough. Or we could do this. If you can take this from me within 24 hours, I'll agree to your terms. Only when you have a bargaining chip can you make a deal. And since you're the one who proposed this, use your own methods. You should be thankful the goal is clear enough this time.
Huh? Don't tell me. Not in this pocket. Or this one either. It's not here or there. It's gone. I searched every nook and cranny. Where else could it be? Did he take it into the bathroom? Tell me, did you eat it? Yes or no? Damn it. I need to hide. Why does he have to come out now? Now's my chance to escape. Oh no.
Mr. Sylus, we found a list of all the attendees from that night at the Nest. About that night.
That night at the Nest? Does it involve me?
Mr. Sylus?
It's nothing. Just a stray cat who happened to barge in.
A cat?
You didn't need to do that.
I'll leave you alone now.
This is the fourth time we've met since last night, kitten.
You set a time limit for finding the brooch, but you didn't say how I should find it. I doubt I'm breaking any rules.
Do I need to remind you about your so-called methods from before? Get out.
Oh.
Leave.
I was caught again. This time for sure I'll... I know. I'll go now.
Have I underestimated your determination or overestimated your intellect?
You're the one who suggested a deal, but here you are making things difficult.
You'll have to work harder.
Let go! What are you doing?
Leave. I'm going to bed.
You...
You too.
Bastard. Now I get it. He never intended to make a deal with me in the first place.
You pulling your hair out over this, huh? If you want to do something, maybe we can help you.
What do you mean?
If you want to conquer our boss's heart, you'll have to use a different approach. For some people, they get bored once they have everything. So only those who dare to challenge their authority can catch their interest.
When you're dealing with such a person, you bow down and submit to take them out in one go. In other words...
What?
Strike when they're off guard. Boss is the least guarded when he's sleeping.
You only have one shot. Don't waste this chance. Just do it.
Either while sealing handcuffs and a tranquilizer gun. This is a terrible idea. I'm gonna get killed the moment I try it. I don't have much time left, and it's not like I plan to sit around doing nothing, so I might as well try. Sylus. Sylus. This is exactly what you get for all the terrible things you do.
Showing up uninvited at this hour. Want me to tell you a bedtime story?
Obviously, I'm... Actually, you should be the one to figure out what's going on here. These handcuffs nullify a person's evil for an hour. No matter how powerful you are, you're helpless as of right now.
Really? What do you plan to do then, since I've become your prey?
Where's the brooch?
Help yourself.
Don't mind if I do. From the beginning, you trapped me here, forced me to resonate with you, and even said we're the same. One wouldn't treat a stranger like that. So... You don't like me, or should I say hate me?
Astonishing misunderstanding. Does my answer matter?
Huh? Now it's not important at all. I won. Don't tell me.
I won't go back on what I promised you. However, games are fun because of how thrilling they can be. Your attitude makes things boring. You're pretty good at running away.
Give it back.
Are you using this on me? So brash, aren't you? I'm keeping you around because you're still useful. And I truly enjoy watching my little prey struggle. Especially when it thinks it can escape from me.
Let me go. I already have it.
You're so gullible, kitten.
Those two, they obviously...
Don't move.
Does this count as passing your test?
Barely. The auction is about to start. But what will happen after that?
I'm ready for whatever is going on here.
Deal. Don't lose this brooch. It proves you're allowed to come and go in the N109 zone as you please. It suits you. No one can stay wary when there's a beauty walking around. I like how you assume I didn't make one. Find a way to make everyone lower their guard first. Then lure out the ones with ill intentions and get rid of them. Then I'll cover you while you fetch the ether core's other half. It won't fail. Promise. It's not too late to back out now, if you want to.
Focus on yourself first. Stay frosty. It's showtime.
Sylus? I thought you
1,
were missing.
2, 3 guys.
Who's that person?
That's quite the
next to him?
ambush. Sylus, are you sure they'll bite?
It depends on your performance.
Mr. Sylus, we've been expecting you.
I assume you already know how to act as good bait. I'll be back soon. Have fun.
These are ordinary protocors. Good thing they aren't bombs. Something's off about this one. Was it tampered with?
Did anything catch your eye, miss? There are even better ones on that side.
The stuff you have is pretty mediocre. Sylus, it's okay for me to purchase a few items with your card, right?
Don't bother me with such trivial matters.
I'll take this for 1 million. Please wrap it up for me.
5 million.
Why?
Your offer will make people think I'm broke. Wouldn't want that, sweetie.
In that case, I won't hold back. I changed my mind. 10 million. Are these all the protocors you got? I'll buy everything.
Pompous.
Mr. Sylus.
My time is limited, so let's cut to the chase.
No, I didn't betray you.
Oh, I know. You're too much a coward to do it on your own. But the people who said they'd help you replace me must have made an offer only an idiot would refuse. I see. Their method of buying traders is as old school and uncreative as ever.
Sylus! Don't think! With them around, you won't be cocky for long!
Since you chose betrayal, my only option is to make you pay in advance.
Miss, the brooch you're wearing is very exquisite. May I buy it from you? How does 10 High Towers sound? Ah, the banquet is about to start. Would you like to dance?
They're special weapons made from high-grade protocores. A single high tower can obliterate this entire hotel. Sorry, the brooch is a gift from me. You wanted to sell it.
Who knows if you were coming back or not?
Are you disappointed?
You... He was going to spend a fortune so he could dance with me. What about you? Shouldn't you make an offer as well?
The Ether Core's location.
You know where it is?
You'll find out after this dance.
How are you so sure I'll listen to you?
Refuse me all you want. You need to be smarter if you want to retaliate against me. You can choose not to believe me. Exactly. Be content with your role. Don't scare away the fish that already bit the hook. This isn't the first time it's happened. Don't worry, you won't die that easily. The vermin were taking their sweet time. I was getting impatient. How long do you think you'll last with an outdated weapon? Don't waste your efforts.
You haven't won yet. We still have a backup plan. That thing is terrifying.
when it shows up. Not even Sylus. Ah!
Violence should be used strategically. Let's go. To the place that has what you want. It was one many years ago, but they abandoned it a while back. Ever. You really are a naive Lincoln citizen. Many locations were affected by that catastrophe, yet only the N109 zone turned into a wasteland. Why do you think that is? We're here. Then you should know what it contains. These fluctuations aren't produced by normal protocores. Think about it first. Once you take it out, there's no going back. We finally got something presentable.
Where am I? There's so much blood.
You must press on. Because if you don't, there's no going back.
Silence!
You must press on. The life you owe me. Now is not the time to repay it.
So this is the ether core. What? Sylus?
Its power belongs to you now. Naturally, the vessel will break as a result.
To me?
Well, isn't this what you wanted?
Where are you taking me? This is... Let go already! What is this thing?
We heard you and Boss took care of the traitors and thieves. You even destroyed the Ether Core together. Good job. Just calling to let you know that we cleaned up at the nest. No one will be causing trouble for you anymore.
Huh? When did...
Our boss told us to do it. While he looks mean, he's actually...
See you later.
Boss? I didn't mean to.
So, what's your plan?
Chop it off.
But it seems to be some sort of energy linkage. Can I even physically attack it?
I was talking about your hand. Or you can settle down in the N109 zone. I have more than enough time to solve this problem with you.
No thanks. Let's use a more efficient approach.
Let's destroy the ether core in your body.
You're saying our ether cores created this link? Okay, why don't we destroy yours then?
Never mind. With your current level of resonance, it won't last long.
But before I started resonating with you, I saw a strange vision.
It's not a big deal. From now on, you'll be seeing more things like that.
So that was real?
If I say yes, will you give me a sincere apology? This world is different from what you see, but I'm not in the mood to tell stories at the moment. You should think about your next move after leaving the N109 zone. And don't forget our deal.
Then you should make sure I can leave safely.
The outside world is more dangerous now.
Thanks for the warning. I'll be careful.
In any case, until the resonance issue is fixed, we'll be meeting more often in the future. Aren't the Wanderers in Lincoln City enough to keep you worried? Why are you also concerned about the ones overseas? But you work so hard to get into the N109 zone. Are you actually planning to travel and broadcast the same latest news story? I should prepare a few rounds for the moles who leaked my plans, huh? 2 should do the trick. I guess it's not bullets I need, but a couple of gags. No. A lot of time has passed since our last meeting. Your jokes have gotten funnier, sweetie. It's for business. I plan to throw this gun away. My business isn't what normal people imagine it to be. So taking someone who's not used to my way of life is like carrying a firearm that doesn't fit in your hand. It can be a liability. Are you sure? Are you just going to stand there? Didn't you say you wanted to be let into my life? If so, you should get used to this. We have 3 days before we set off. If you can keep up, there will be a place for you on the jet. Save your enthusiasm for later, sweetie. Get in. It is in mine. Is a person forced to only have one residence? Exactly. I can confirm there are more than 2, sweetie. One talkative voice is enough. I see I didn't need to tell you to make yourself at home. Do you know how to box? I mean, hitting a punching bag by yourself is boring. Relax, we're just sparring. Oh, right. How you perform should be a factor in whether or not you can sit in the jet. We'll see, sweetie. Regularly doing boxing workouts can enhance a person's reflexes. It's good for a young hunter who fights wanderers every day. You're leaning too much. Also, your elbows aren't tucked in correctly. That affects how good your punches are. Look at the mirror. Keep your center of gravity around your core. When you punch, you need to follow the flow. Move your shoulder forward. Like this. When your elbow goes past 90 degrees, move your arm in. Don't force it. Let your fist naturally rotate. You keep lowering your head. You're not going to beat up a kid, right? Raise your head. Look at the mirror. An opponent who only knows how to attack often leaves their weak points exposed when attacking. Seize your opportunities. But I'll admit your combat prowess surpassed my expectations. Did you actually see an opening, or were you attacking aimlessly? But I'll admit your combat prowess surpassed my expectations. Your reflexes are okay. Let's see how hard you can hit. Is that all you've got, sweetie? There we go. Now that's the strength of a hunter. There we go. Now that's the strength of a hunter. There are no hidden tricks to combat. Good eyes and a ruthless fist are more than enough to knock out most people. The rest will depend on what you can pick up yourself during training. Not bad. You're able to quickly apply what you've learned. So you have the skills. However, the closer you are to victory, the more you should stay on your toes. You're pretty talented, I have to say. You think so? It depends on who my student is. clothes are by the door. Get them yourself. Is buying another set of the exact same clothes a big deal? If I didn't anticipate every possible outcome of an event, I wouldn't be where I am now.
Mr. Sylus, we have lobster, salmon tartare, and stuffed steak roll for today's main course. What would you and your guests like to eat?
What do you want to eat? What do you have for dessert?
There's red wine ice cream, vanilla cheese pudding, and almond cake or grapefruit sorbet.
Let's have all of them then. I feel like you're describing a hamster's eating habits. Hamsters are constantly eating, and they all look the same while doing so. You, on the other hand, look different when eating various kinds of foods. This is also part of my everyday life. Miss Hunter, your observation skills aren't bad either. I'm not interested in getting appendicitis. They're part of an antique collection. Just so happens I can buy the things I like. If you're bored, there are a lot of things downstairs that can help kill time. You have a lot more puzzle pieces to collect, I guess. Do hunters also need to play doctor? If you keep your head down like this for an hour, you'll understand.
Boss, Covey called. He's asking when you'll play cards.
He really doesn't waste any time. You should have realized it's not a regular game of cards. You won't stop until you get what you want, huh? Hopefully, I won't be seeing regret plastered on your face later. Make sure he keeps his spot open.
You got it, boss man.
Mr. Sylus, I thought you always preferred to be by yourself. Yet you brought a +1 this time.
Nothing is impossible.
We're in the last round of betting. I assume you're ready to make a decision, Mr. Sylus.
What if I want to raise the stakes?
The key to playing cards is knowing when to quit.
I always like to put everything on the line. All in.
What about you, miss? It's not too late to fold.
You're bold for a novice.
Mr. Silas's guest doesn't seem to know the rules.
Oh, but she didn't break any now, did she? And Mr. Covey, if you can't make up your mind, perhaps someone else should play.
I'll call.
Impressive. All's fair in gambling, Mr. Covey. Isn't that part of the rules?
Sylus, why did you bring a girl to meddle in our affairs?
I forgot to mention, she's no ordinary girl. Oh well.
It's just a game. Winning or losing is trivial. You two shouldn't take it to heart.
Yes, playing a card game is trivial, but the trip was worth it. Who said we're safe just because we got out of the building? Covey's men are tailing us. 10 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 3 o'clock. Oh, and there are snipers on the roof. Both sides. How does it feel to greet a new day with so many people lurking in the shadows? Are you hungry? Considering how calm and collected you were at the card table, shouldn't having an appetite be easy for you? Good eye. But it's not just me they're targeting. After all, you won the bid, sweetie. It's for a new kind of weapon. The speed and momentum of your punches earlier didn't seem to care about who was present. You applied what you learned on your first run. The teachers at the Hunters Academy must have liked you. Your goal is clearly written on your face. You don't need to say it. Boss, do you have any dried fish?
No, but we have canned tuna.
I'll take all of it. They'll probably wish to be reborn as animals in their next life. They wouldn't have to fight me then. I don't like or dislike them. To me, they're harmless. Just because you're stronger doesn't mean you stand above the weak. Compared to those who overestimate themselves, small animals are nicer. Perfect. We can get rid of them in one fell swoop. Yes. You're truly Lincoln's righteous guardian, Miss Hunter. I'm being sincere. It's not often you get to see plants. I wanted to appreciate them. They're fake. You can't tell unless you take a closer look. Plants struggle to grow when there's no sunlight, so people in the N109 zone are used to living without plants. It's spring after all. Besides, how dangerous can these people be? Hold on tight.
Boss, General Rowan asked to meet up tomorrow.
Wait, who has the guts to enter boss's boxing ring?
Are you stupid?
The Harrier 700 should be a good fit for her. Kieran, get a gun, and Luke, inform the General I'm only meeting them tonight. Is that how you say hello to everyone? The chef called in sick, so we're on our own. Choose one. It's sour. This one's not bad. We should use more of this next time. Who said it's for you? Too slow. This salad dressing is good. I highly recommend it. I was planning to head to the terrace. Think of it as me passing by. I'm not restricting your freedom. You can leave whenever you want. So, why haven't you started your business already? Haven't you used me to get what you wanted? What do you plan to do now? When you're alone in a foreign country, you should make the most of what's around you. For example, you should confidently ask me to wait for you so we can return together. Sweetie, when you're using me, you don't need to feel like you're a liability. I don't mind being used by you. After all, I want to use you too. The Harrier 700. If you want to keep up with me, you need a good weapon. If you're done eating, let's go. Are you scared? Here's to our mutual use of each other. Let it be a pleasant experience.
Mr. Sylus, did you bring the goods?
I see you like this old-school way of doing business, General.
Seeing is believing.
The weight of this box of gold isn't a joke.
Mr. Sylus, I didn't expect you to bring only one person, but it's all right. I have plenty of people here to escort you out.
General, aren't you going to check the goods first?
I'm not in a rush. Anyway, I specifically selected this wine for you. Both of you can try it.
I'm grateful for your hospitality, General.
Of course. This is a farewell drink.
I see. Thank you. Are you all right? More than that. With you here, I only need one.
Mr. Sylus, I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Mr. Covey, you have an unfortunate gambling addiction.
It's a pity. You missed the best opportunity to play your hand. Now, there's no place for you at the table.
Head to the rooftop. There would only be dead weight.
Give up now. Then we'll leave your bodies intact.
You're such a disappointment, Covey. You still haven't figured out whose game we're playing. Shall we? Wait here. Everything's good now. For someone who fell from the rooftop of a building for the first time, you've outperformed most people. When a product is in high demand and short supply, many buyers will want to become manufacturers themselves. I just winged it. Since my business finished earlier than expected, you can decide how we'll spend our remaining time together. Do you think I'm that kind of person? It was necessary. I wanted to conduct business, yet they insisted on risking their lives. There won't be necessities if I'm working with you, sweetie. Actions speak louder than words. No one should be forced to keep up with someone else. it's not sudden. You're not the only one putting together a jigsaw puzzle. Well, it's far from complete, but it's enough to keep me interested in finding more pieces.
You got here just in time. Thankfully, there's nothing to worry about for now. Change its bandages every day for the next 7 days. It's getting late. It's also snowing, so be careful on your way home.
Speak. What do you mean? Depends on whether or not you can make it in time. There's no reason to keep someone waiting when asking for help. This is what you needed help with? Okay. But have you ever met someone more arrogant than you, sweetie? So, not only do you want me to listen to you, but you also want my help. What's wrong, sweetie? Can you only talk if you stand near a door? And philanthropists help others out of pity. Is that how you see me? You should have said that first. Anyway, I see. You're here to dump a dove on me. When will you be back? Aren't you dumping the bird on me because you're planning to be a goody two-shoes outside Lincoln? I'll be waiting for you here, Sunday at 11 p.m. I thought we had a bit of rapport. Why else would I agree to care for a dove I just met? But our rapport is only worth 7 days. Be even a minute late, and I'll consider it as you exceeding the time limit. What is it? Are you worried that I've been treating it poorly? It seems to be fine. It's already spending time with Mephisto. Why do you ask? I thought you were worried about the dove. Yet here you are, worrying about me. Well, if that's the case, how I have been is none of your concern. But I've seen more than enough. Don't worry about it. You'll be back tomorrow anyway. See for yourself. Ciao. Long time no see. Didn't you say you'd be back today? It flew away. Deceiving you is just too easy. You're overestimating a crow's capabilities. No. It's possible for a crow to turn into a dove. Are you actually planning to keep the dove as a pet? It could have been released a while back. I was just waiting for you. You'd rather release it into the N109 zone. I guess you don't believe it's lived a fulfilling life. Now I'm suddenly curious about how you see me. Then why would you let such a person help you care for a dove? What are you trying to say? Mephisto doesn't understand riddles. Is there anything you'd like to say? Go. Is it only when I'm willing? You think too highly of me. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm not a philanthropist. A man's heart goes to where his treasure is. Really? It's for the best. What? Help me. A crow? Try not to be the pot calling the kettle black, sweetie. You. Do you know what you look like right now? What a smug expression. What, you want to deepen our relationship? Unprompted benevolence wasn't out of the kindness of your heart. Not cold? Come on, follow me.
Okay, now we're at 8.5 million. Do I hear 9 million? All right, 9 million from Mr. Zhang.
It's not like I can remove it lying down.
Mr. Sylus of 6145 has directly called the capped price. Sold!
Ask. I'm also curious. I don't often get to take vacations, and yet here I saw a familiar face. You didn't book the entire hotel. I have the money, and they had a vacant room. Why can't I stay here? We can go together, probably. All you can do is pray for divine intervention. Remember, piety is key. How? You were sleeping the last 2 times it untethered itself. You even pinned down my arm. It was very inconvenient. That sounds more like superstition than science. Do you expect me to lull you to sleep? It's 2:30 p.m., sweetie. Time for bed. Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. At the very least, Luke and Kieran gave a round of applause. As if. I give you an inch, and you take. Is that so? But I can. Close your eyes and stop talking. Today's patience is wearing thin. With you around, I've already gotten plenty of rest. Why isn't it tethered to both your hands? What did you do? How do you explain this, then? What a clever metaphor. You know, sweetie, the more snake's prey tries to escape, the more tightly it gets strangled. Maybe the evil linkage got shorter because you were thinking of getting rid of me just now. Hmm. 6:30, give or take. Does this mean I can snoop around if it's all your stuff? Taking your own stuff doesn't count as stealing, by the way. Someone's about to walk in.
Give me a moment. I'll grab my coat first, and then we can go.
Why are you rushing? Or are you using this opportunity to avenge yourself? Are you ordering me around? Stay right there. Shh. She's coming. I did nothing wrong. And if we meet, we can say hello to each other. You think we're safe now?
Did I put it in the closet? Or in my suitcase?
Anxious? Then close your eyes.
Why can't I open the closet?
Pretend you're a coat that doesn't breathe or have a heartbeat. It should be easy. Don't move, then.
Hold on, let me try again.
If we're discovered, it might be better just to confess. Your mental fortitude's terrible.
How did her phone end up... Oh! So my code was here! I got it! Let's head on over. I'll find someone to fix the closet later.
Don't worry, it was an unknown number. I'm not in the mood to reveal our relationship right now. Being too close to you is just asking for trouble. Yes. So, you're used to it already. Being tied to a bad man like me is beyond reasonable. You didn't want the linkage to be broken. Me. This thing takes longer to disconnect every time. I guess you like me a lot more now. Sweetie, when people don't want to accept the truth, they're quick to deny things. You're not wrong. I see. You're worried that I'll get caught by the surveillance camera when I go out. It's not because you want me to stay, right? Does this mean that one day, even without the linkage, you'll choose to stand by my side? And you'll just have to accept everything coming your way. When two snakes are devouring each other, one will inevitably be crowned the victor.